My name is Rieta Crum. I am currently Rieta 2.0. About 3 years ago, I lost my entire life. We bought a brand new house, and within 8 days of us being in it, it burned down to the ground. We lost two dogs. 8 weeks later, my husband died of COVID. It was during the pandemic, and we had to work from home. So all our office equipment, everything was gone. So I literally, that's why I say Rieta 2.0. I had to reboot my life at the age of 58, and it was hectic.
Hmm. How are you coping throughout all of those things?
I had lots of support from my friends, I must say. I learned so much from people who have gone down this journey where they lost people, dear, dear people.
Yeah.
One of the very valuable things that I learned was after every tear, there must be a smile. So after every time you were crying, missing somebody, you've got to remember them, something that made you smile, and it's got to bring that happy memory back. And literally, that's the only way that I could keep going, and my grandchildren.
Yeah. You say Reta 2.0, meaning that there's a rebirth. What is what's happening in the rebirth right now? What are you discovering? What are you working on? Where are you?
What I've realized, having to restart my life at the age of 58, is my retirement provisions will definitely not be adequate because, even though you've got insurance, it doesn't cover everything. And yeah, and it's a lot of medical expenses because you're being treated for PTSD and kinds of other things. Um, my dogs, even my dogs were suffering from PTSD. So I realized that I won't be able to do the job that I am currently doing, um, managing a printing and a graphic designs company. It's very stressful. I literally work day and night. I, with David being gone, half of my business partner is gone, and I had to take on more work. So I even had less time to spend with my grandchildren and my friends. It was. I realized I have to find another career, somehow supplement my income.
Sure. And tell me about when was the moment you realized that you need to now bring 2.0? Because I can imagine with the grief and everything, at some point it swallows you, but at some point you get out. When did you realize that it was time to get out, and how did you then come to this realization of what you need to do? And
I realized that I have to reinvent myself because I I lost the old Rieta completely, and I had to become a different person, a new person. And it's interesting, not many people get that opportunity in life, where absolutely everything that you were is wiped out, and you've got an opportunity to start over in your life. And I decided that by doing that, I'm not bound to the past. I can do different things. I can upskill, I can go into a different career, which is challenging. But I think with AI coming, a lot of people are going to have to look at their jobs and realize that it's not going to be forever. You're not selling fax machines anymore.
yeah.
They're gone.
Do you have a bit of nervousness centered around your age and now trying to catch up with the AI and the digitization that's coming up? And
Definitely, with my age, having to restart my life, it's daunting. You, you know, part of the fire and all the trauma that you've gone through, it literally stripped away a lot of my self-confidence. And I felt naked. I felt vulnerable. I was afraid that whatever I'm going to start, if it's going to fail, like I saw the fire as a failure. And I realized after the first year that I will have to become a new Rita. I won't be able to be the old Rita. That's gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for my friends who were very, very patient. When you phone them crying, asking for advice, they were always there. If it's not for friends, you won't get through something like this.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about just a fire, but it's actually life-changing events. It can be a divorce. It can be your partner dying. Like in my case, I had all of that. So suddenly you find yourself, you're 60, the breadwinner is gone. Hopefully there were adequate insurance that you can, you know, have a comfortable life. But I realized I was not, my future plans were not in place. I literally had to make new plans. And with the stress of my industry that I'm in, it's not going to be possible to do that until I'm 70. And David and I were always said, we're going to be working until the day we die because it was our company. We loved working together. We made an excellent team. But yeah, I don't have him anymore. So you're not bound by any of that.
Yeah. Take us through the importance of women being almost independent in their careers and in their lives, even if they have a partner. Because you meet yourself at a point where the breadwinner and somebody who was almost like the head of the home, and that's very difficult. And now you're having to pick up the pieces. What do you think you could have done slightly differently over the years?
There's nothing that you can do differently. I've always been fiercely independent. I've always had a handyman to fix things around the house. I've always had a driver, delivery vehicles. So I was always that person who never needed a man or never needed a partner. But when you meet someone and you start your life together, you realize that how you're so integrated. Losing that person, suddenly there's no dog food. He's not going to run out and go and buy dog food. It's now you've got to do it. You've got a mountain of work. You've got friends who want to see you. You've got family. You've got grandchildren. It's really difficult to manage that. But I must say, if it wasn't for my friends and girlfriends, their support, and when I start to withdraw and not answering phone calls because I'm feeling I'm very emotional this week, they would keep on phoning and they would tell me, we're not going to stop phoning until you answer the phone. So best you answer the phone and give us what's going on.
That's very nice because a good support system is really important. What can we expect from you from this channel and these conversations you will be having with us online?
What you can expect on this channel is advice on, uh, it's going to be mostly on retirement and how to supplement your income. So maybe you just stuck in your career. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you hate being a truck driver, a carpenter, and you just don't see you ever getting out of that, uh, selling your man hours for money. And you know that you want to start something, but you do not know how. So on this online platform that I found, it's not mine, obviously. It's I just signed up for it, and it's called affiliate marketing. And I've learned how to build websites, build funnels, uh, be making videos, being creative. If you can't do any of those, then there's even a package where they will assist you. They will do it for you, or they will do it with mentors guiding you along the way. And it's a huge community, and people are so supportive. It's actually crazy. You can at any time of night post a question because it's an international company, And on that mentors group, there will be somebody there to say, well done, or this is what I did when I encountered this problem. This there is so much help out there. And I think I got caught up in the beginning with all the training because there is so much to learn, and it's fun stuff. It's not like math, you know, or biology. It's really interesting stuff on improving yourself, on what can you do to improve. Um, if you want to learn a new skill, there's so many courses that you can do. So what I did, in addition to the affiliate marketing, I did an e-commerce course. So I'm launching on Amazon, and I learned how to source products from China, even from South Africa. Uh, and it's going to go into a big market. So yeah, there is, like I say, I almost feel like I've been reborn. It's made me excited again. I've got something to look forward to. And it's not just for old people. People can start to think in their 30s. I had to become a lawyer because my dad was a lawyer or whatever, but I'm not happy in this job. I hate this job. And you can change course. You can say, okay, I need to be online. Maybe you've got a hobby. Maybe you love making candles. You can monetize it by launching it on Amazon. So there is, honestly, the world is your oyster if you follow this training. So if you are interested in learning more about this, there are links below this that you can click on, and it will take you through to my website, where you will find a ton of information. Also, if you sign up for the emails are all for free. You don't pay for anything. So it's not one of those get rich scheme platforms. You have to work. This is not for lazy people, and it's not for people who's expecting a miracle and voila, now money is going to fall from heaven. It doesn't work like that. You still have to put the work in, but it's exciting. It's an entirely new career. And if I, at 60, can say, yes, I want to do this, I'm sure there's lots of younger people than me who can actually see an opportunity.